The Moon of Xxene, Chapter 3, The Rule of Things, Scene 3. As Aslan leaves the Hall of Ministration after a meeting with the Council of Advisors, he runs into Xxene, who rushes to him crying, "Royal Brother Uvo! Royal Brother Uvo! Omare is dead! They killed him!" Aslan says, "Xxene, calm down. Speak slowly so we can understand." Aslan bends with a handkerchief to wipe his tears. Eunuch Iroro asks Xxene's chief eunuch, "Eunuch Monoro, what is the matter?" Eunuch Monoro answers, "His Highness wanted some morning exercise with his horse, Omare, so we went to the royal stables. But when we arrived, we found the horse was dead. He was killed." Prince Xxene cries to Aslan, "Someone stabbed him with a sword. He was lying on the ground with blood everywhere." Aslan looks horrified from the sobbing Xxene to Eunuch Monoro. "But Omare is a prized tribute horse from Omaron. Sovereign Father gifted him to Xxene on his 7th birthday." "Yes," Xxene sobs, "and someone killed him, Uvo." Aslan, angry, demands, "Who dares?" "I dare," the Queen Dowager says, coming from the hall. Aslan greets her, "Sovereign Mother." Prince Xxene hides slightly behind him as the Queen Dowager glares at Xxene. "But Sovereign Mother, that horse was Sovereign Father's gift to Xxene," Aslan says. Why did you have it killed?" The Queen Dowager says, "Your Sovereign Father gave him that horse for pleasure, not so he could shirk his duties as Grand Prince. But since Orojo Torogene's death, he has done nothing but lock himself in his palace or prance around the racetracks and forest grounds on that horse, neglecting his studies." Aslan says, "But it has only been a few months since Sovereign Father..." The Queen Dowager interrupts. "Xxene!" He and Aslan flinch. "How did you address Ovie just now? You called him Uvo, did you not? How dare you address him only by his given title? Ovie is no longer the brother who runs to you because of a scraped knee or useless dead horse. He is Oroje, the ruler of Xxene. I forbid you to disturb him with such matters." Aslan, seeing Xxene's distress, tries to step in. Sovereign The Queen Dowager goes on. "Eunuch Monoro." Eunuch Monoro answers, Yes, Your Majesty." The Queen Dowager continues, "I hold you and your staff fully responsible for the prince's misdemeanor. Is this any way for a grand prince to present himself?" No, Your Majesty," Eunuch Monoro answers. "The entire staff of the Palace of Filial Promise will report to the Bureau of Corrections and receive 10 lashes each." Eunuch Monoro is startled and tries to protest. But Your Majesty." The Queen Dowager glares at him for talking back. "Make that 20 lashes, and Eunuch Monoro, you will receive 30. Any more objections?" Eunuch Monoro bows slightly. Aslan, alarmed, says, "Sovereign Mother, if you punish all of Xxene's staff, who will serve him?" "There is no need to worry about that. I have punished his entire staff, so surely, as a Grand Prince, Xxene must also bear responsibility for his actions." Turning to the prince, she says, "The death of that horse is my first and final warning to you regarding neglecting your studies. For the disrespect you have shown Ovie here, you will kneel for the rest of the morning and afternoon in the Hall of Ancestral Rites and perform 400 formal bows in atonement to the portraits of your ancestors. Eunuch Kagbare, you will watch over him." "Yes, Your Majesty," Eunuch Kagbare answers. The Queen Dowager turns to Aslan and smiles sweetly. "Isn't it time for Ovie's session with his royal tutors? Go on then. Ovie must not be distracted by such trivial matters. Eunuch Iroro, escort him to the compound of the royal library." Aslan looks scared at her change in attitude and thinks, "Trivial? Xxene is my little brother." Eunuch Iroro answers, "Yes, Your Majesty." He extends a hand, showing Aslan the way, "If Ovie pleases." As he leads Aslan away, Aslan looks back at Xxene, who stands in tears watching him dejectedly.